Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are catching me live, good evening, good afternoon on the replay side. Let's talk about your momentum. It's your girl, Shonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. I am jumpstarting day number 2 of my Fire Start Your Year workshop here in North Carolina. Now, before I hang out with the ladies, we have breakfast, start all the things. I wanted to jump on here and talk about 4 things that you can do when it comes to your momentum. So, challenging yourself around your business, daily goals, your intentions, and your routines. Yes. Okay. So let's talk about that today. I'm actually doing so many things with the ladies this weekend because you know I'm extra. That's who I am. That's who I be. One of the things that I'm doing is talking about how to strategically and intentionally work on the ABCs to making money. So, a couple A's, couple B's, couple C's that we're touching on this weekend when it comes to creating offers around audio content, working on developing books, working on bundles, working on classes and continuity programs. Those are just a few of the things that I'm doing this weekend. By the way, if you missed it, honey, you better come start making that money with your girl, Sister Sense. Go and watch the Fire Start Your Year webinar workshop I did last weekend. Okay, you can watch them replays if you missed this one. Of course, now let me say this: if you catch me on the replay side, always remember to drop into the comment box hashtag replays rock. And if you've got some business besties that want to intentionally challenge themselves to work on their momentum and their progress, their productivity, invite them, tag them to join me. So I'm going to actually share several things from B, this beautiful bundle that I've been lovingly putting together for my besties. The first thing that I'm going to do is take you inside of the big, which is the Momentum 12-week workbook over at scissorsense.com/master plan. Okay. So you want to think about how you can intentionally over 12 weeks, whether you just say, you know what, I am starting today, no matter what today is, or you intentionally start each quarter, what you can strategically do. So I'm going to pump on in here and jump into week 1 and actually share that with you. So this right here is my love. Let me zoom in so I can share this with you. When it comes to getting intentional, every week I like to talk about the R factor, the R factor, your revenue, your reach, and your ruts. Okay. So you have to get into a space where you are getting better at strategically identifying how much revenue you want to make and then working towards that goal. Honey, there's no money without people. So, number 2 is your reach. In order to generate that revenue, what do you plan to do strategically to reach people that week? Okay. Number 2 and number 3 for me, it's the ruts. Okay. We are human, we are people, we have things that we are motivated to do. But then sometimes, to be honest with you, we're not as motivated as we like to be. So, baby, with that being said, if you want to work on getting better at whatever it is that you're trying to work on getting better at over the course of a 12-week period, can you identify at least one rut that you want to get out of so that you can work on replacing bad habits with good ones, right? So this is a revenue rut routine strategy that is identified and worked through weekly as part of the Momentum 12-week series. Okay. So next thing that I want to do, I want to come in a little bit closer to you. Next thing that I want to do is talk to you about micro challenges that you can perform right on a regular basis. So let's talk about what one of those looks like inside these clarity cards. This is the Momentum card deck. Not only do I want to offer clarity to my business besties, but showing my clients how to create these card decks this weekend. It's been one of my favorite things that I've been wanting to do. It's been on my business bucket list. So, as part of the Clarity series, every color has a unique activity, right? If you see all these different colors, they each have a unique activity. And I have put every color on a different clarity card, right? So I'm going to share one of these with you as far as something that you can strategically do, okay? So let's talk about how you can work on creating a money map. So every week, right? Again, when it comes to your daily goals, your routines, your intentions, every week you should strategically work on creating a visual money map there that you can utilize to list offers that you plan to sell. Okay. So you got to be strategic. Do you plan, if you have products, okay, you can literally do this right now. If you have products, do you plan to sell something in the next 1 day period, 5 day, 7 day, or 30 day? Identify one thing that you plan to sell over a 1, 5, 7, or 30 day period intentionally. Okay. Then what you want to do is multiply all the price points. Could be one product or maybe a few products, right? You want to multiply those price points. I'm sorry, you want to multiply the price points by the number of ideal sales you want. So let's say you want to sell a digital offer and it's $100. You want to sell 10 to make 1,000. So you multiply the price point by the number you want so that you can see the revenue goal you're trying to hit. So you identify how long, what, how many, and how much of what you want to sell to intentionally work on your money goals. That is the money map activity. There are micro projects for you, plus resources that I've put in here for you, whether it be PDFs you can download, worksheets you can print out, videos you can watch, audios you can listen to. Baby, it's the Momentum Clarity cards for me. Now, I said to you, I want to think about, or rather talk about, some things that you can do to strategically work on challenging yourself when it comes to your momentum, right? So if you're going to do that this year, can you drop momentum into the chat for me? Number one. Number two, if you are liking this, whether you're watching live or on the replay side, can you tap, 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 tap on the hearts and or share this out? Sharing is caring. That's what it's all about. Like I said, if you have a business bestie that is also trying to figure out how to intentionally work on maintaining their business growth goals, bring them over here, okay? So that they can learn more about the Momentum 12-week experience and the master plan that I have put together for them and for you too. Which brings me to commit. This is a part of Momentum, which is the commit challenge, and you're identifying things that you are strategically going to commit yourself to over a 30-day period, right? So let me share with you a few things here. I love this little quote page that I've put together, and it really, I don't know if you can see, I'm so bad at figuring out how to do this and zoom in at the same time. The brain doesn't brain when it comes to doing that. Pick your projects, prep your plans, document your process, track your progress, and maintain your momentum. I'm going to say that again because I feel like I said something wrong. Pick your projects, prep your plans, document your process, track your progress, maintain your momentum. Bam. So this actually has several activities in it, like the money map activity that I just mentioned to you on this page, where you can essentially identify the products you want to sell, how much you want to sell, how much you want to make, and visually map that out, number one. Number two, there's a sales tracker. These are actually coins, and you can check off every day that you proactively sell, as well as how much you make. On a day-by-day basis. So you're working on your 30-day sales goals. Baby, for me, it is this right here, where you can identify, there we go. Is it? I'm so bad at this, y'all. On this page, there's got to be a better way for me to show this to you. Okay, there we go. On this page in particular, you can identify at least one activity that you want to commit yourself to over a 30-day period. I put quite a few things in here for you. I love this one here. Do you know when you watch movies and they have the take one, take two? These are different. These are just little movie icons here. If you want to strategically work on creating video content over a 30-day period and then tracking that, that's something that you can do here. So getting specific about your content goals, your sales goals, your video goals, your 30-day commitment goals, that's something that you can do as part of the commit challenge inside the momentum series I've created for you, right? So I said, please drop into the chat if you see a baby, you're catching me live on the replay side, momentum. If working on your momentum is something that you want to do when it comes to your daily goals, your routines, and your intentions. This is your year to elevate. Okay. So every year I have a focus word. My focus word this year is elevate. Last year it was win. How can you take your things to the next level when it comes to your business growth this year? How can you elevate what you're trying to do? Okay. And then bringing some of my momentum products, the Commit Challenge, the 12-week workbook, and the Clarity card deck on here. I wanted to strategically share some things that you can work on and challenge yourself to work on a week by week basis to work through those micro challenges, those projects that you are going to commit to, right? Last but not least is the Momentum 12-week journal. Yay! And I'm going to take you inside of that today. So there are a couple of things that you can do in this journal. One thing is give yourself a high level overview of the things that you would like to accomplish over the next 30 days and what day and or month that is for you. Okay. So there are slots for you to, again, give yourself a high level 30-day view and then track that process where you can think about. I like how this is small and you can easily pop it in your bag. When you come up with inspiration and ideas, things that you want to do, you can journal it. And for each week of your 12-week experience, you can track it. So that is the momentum journal. I believe that it's not just about what you say you're going to do, it's about what you actually do. I always tell my girls there are two types of people in this world: AT active talkers and AT action takers. If you say, baby, you're going to intentionally take action right now, what I need you to do is identify those things you're going to commit yourself to and then track the process. Because, baby, that's how you generate revenue and progress too, right? Your profits, your progress, your productivity. For me, it's about practice. What you're going to do to intentionally practice on a day by day, week by week, quarter by quarter basis. So, like I said, we are jumpstarting a day 2 of my Fire Start Your Year workshop here in North Carolina. If you missed coming out in person, watch the replays of the 2-day webinar workshop that I did last week over at firestartyouryear.com. Of course, check in with me, baby, if you have any questions or would like to see and or learn more about the Momentum series, which you can find on sistersense.com/master plan, because I want to break down the 12-week process to working towards your progress with you. All right, I gotta go. So much to do today, but I'm definitely going to see you guys a little bit later. So turn on alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm here, so you can jump on here live with me. Let me know what I've talked about today, if there's anything specifically that you're going to start working on. Okay? Mwah.